Oh. Yeah. I'm down. UFC Championship game. Nervous.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad beat pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, don't make pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Never save no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Put the numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet points of God. Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute
A rematch.
big numbers, big numbers.
Now, this great venue has hosted some memorable playoff games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? First down, Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. He goes for 24 yards. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season-open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. The first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a different story. Long night.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now the first carry for Ezekiel.
Oh, I missed that hole. Oh, but he still got through. Punch him. Get out of the way. Let's go. Oh, I see Kyle on the field. See Kyle on the field.
That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
Sliding out of the pocket. Flush to his right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On second down, it's Elliott, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead he does go down to a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
the oar.
Hey, let's get this, get this.
A first carry now for Alex Collins. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Operating from the gun. Stanley over the middle, and it's
Dun, dun, dun.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what
Ooh, what was you doing? Already? I ain't buying that shit, nigga. You ain't about to just lay down, like, give it up like that.
he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
10 yards to go.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, Charlie.
Check Mike 57, Mike 57.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Check motion, motion.
From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Oh, Leighton.
Complete.
Oh,
So defense able to
baby.
get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses show. How did we do on 3rd down? It's a nice start for them in this one.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt.
He was having that man clean, though, for the whole year. Yeah, what he got, about 15 sacks on the season?
And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
It's a gain of 12.
Tell him,
the Cowboys pick up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Not today, you are. Not today.
They keep on the ground with Elliott.
Oh.
Elliott going to be hit. He caught
Oh.
loose football. But I believe a Cowboy
That's his
was there
first
to get it.
fumble.
He was, and Dallas will maintain possession.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Kill. 47.
Go get him. Hey, check Mike 45. Check 26.
From the 41, Prescott got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
58 for Mike. Watch the room.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 43.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Damn.
That will be incomplete.
Good D, man.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have.
Damn, man. This was a good D.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Let's go, baby.
Here's Elliott.
Get y'all booties out the way, man.
Sets him up for third down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
A run for Pollard. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down. That sets up a first and goal.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
Oh, get out my way, baby!
Down at the
Damn!
Broke through first contact, but ultimately
Man, Roger, when he was in front of you.
He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
One man in the backfield, that's Elliott on second and goal.
Too little,
He's going to get it running right. And that'll hurt the average of this time.
Damn. I should have.
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal
Yeah,
would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal?
Here we go, 46. 45. Mike, 45. 26.
To throw is Prescott. Caught on the slant. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. A gain of 5, but not enough, leads to a 4th and goal.
You could have dove in there, man.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. On the sneak, it's Prescott, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Dak Prescott taking it in. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically the scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script.
Can't play D like that, brother. Can't play D like that.
Abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Watch the screen.
57. Mike, 57. I got you. Hey, Delta. 57's the Mike. 57's the Mike. Watch the screen. Yeah, screen.
Now it's Trubisky. Open man is Trey Burton. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Good pass, Mitch.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Smith coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Trubisky's throw pulled in by Robinson.
Giant stick. Why?
And he takes this down
shit, man.
Cowboys side of the field. Trubisky hitting Robinson.
It was all fucked up right there, boy.
61 yards.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
You don't want none of that. Give me it. Pick up the ball. 57's the Mike. 57.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And he's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Okay.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Now Matt Prater for the point after. The PAT good. It was closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
3 bucks.
They'll run with Elliott. And he
Good
will
work,
lose
Jerk.
yardage and
Good work.
backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Prescott to throw it. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Here's Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. 10th carry now for Elliott. And only muster a yard here to the 38.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Coop. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 62 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still working. Trubisky lost the football, but the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Trubisky.
He couldn't hold on to it. Come on, we got to hit him harder than that, boo. We were supposed to get there.
So the defense blitz.
Good shit, man.
Completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback and his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there's going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start the drive with Elliott.
Let's go. Let's go.
Down the 19-yard line. A big run that time by Elliott. 53 yards. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bears' 18-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
I knew that was dangerous.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Prescott now. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Nichols drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, on comes the Dallas kicker, Brett Maher. This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Maher is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out and had to force the field goal.
Let's go, baby.
What the
Bears offense ready to go for their next
Dude, your
drive.
target.
Gotta be a little shell-shocked.
Not the
Down
color
double
it's supposed
digits
to
at
be.
home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around.
What is
quickly.
that? Blue,
And he's gonna
purple,
get a
black,
good gain of
green?
ground here up to the 34. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense?
Nah, they ain't coming off, bro.
Essentially being a receiver downfield.
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So
Get his ass.
practice sessions.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Smith able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Hey, Haywood.
Let's go get him.
Mike 57, Mike 57. Let's put him on the buses. That's right.
On third
Get his
down,
ass.
Trubisky. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's got Miller. And
Shit.
takes it all the way up to the 47. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, ball. Hey, Echo. 50 to Mike. Hey, pick it up, defense.
On first down, Trubisky. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And they'll
Safe.
get him down as he's inside the 40. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. This one into the hands of Burton. And he gets this one
Go ahead, go ahead.
just a
Better
yard
call
or
it
two
now.
shy of the 10. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Got a chance for one more play.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to
Watch
try
the
to
fake.
get 3 before halftime. And the 13-year man puts it through. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball.
Y'all get the
get
ball
3
back?
points, knowing they're going to get the ball
You
to
ain't
start the
fooling
second
me,
half.
man.
That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish
Yeah,
things
y'all
off.
do. You ain't fooling me. This fast right now.
So we've reached halftime. Who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? 2 more quarters to go. As we send you down to Orlando,
that's
where
8:48.
Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game.
That was a fumble.
To start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Hey, high 7. Check Mike.
Here's Trubisky to throw.
Damn.
He finds Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Oh, don't be doing no shit like that, man. Oh, shit. I just put a little bit more speed on the field.
Now Trubisky on first down. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen.
Come in.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Trubisky now, 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
A give right to Collins. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
No, you're running.
Come, 180. Mike 54.
No, you're running.
Slam, slam, slam.
First down. Here's the run from Montgomery. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The last one got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Defense wins championships, baby. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Shift.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point good by Prater. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because You're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
You're supposed to put the ball in another hand as soon as you got it.
This one goes for 3 yards.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. There's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Come on out here, come get some. Come get some. Come on here.
From the red zone now, Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
I got one. Check. Lucky. Gun. Here you go. 58, right over there. Yeah.
Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I'm scared.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back.
Here we go.
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, 1st down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
You can't block me.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. And he completes it to Cohen. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A gain there of 12.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Yards and a 1st down for the Bears.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I got you, boy. Give these the goal. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Robinson's got it. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. I'll tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
So second in inches after that first down completion, went just shy of the marker. Now Trubisky.
We get that. Come on, man.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
50, Mike, 50. I'm on.
Trubisky now, the throw on third down. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage.
So
Missing you out, brother.
Convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Yep.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Mike 50, Mike Smith.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
He goes to use you. Comes to me, Smith.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Bananas Miller, he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. So Cowboys territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
First down, a run with Cohen.
My God.
The 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen. His second touchdown of the night.
Chico in.
Even this game here in the fourth
Chico
quarter.
in, coach.
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
There's no tomorrow.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound. Coming, and he's taken down. Leonard Floyd coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Show 46. Showing it. 26.
They'll run with Pollard. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Pick me up. Here we go.
Prescott eluding the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And running with Ezekiel Elliott. Going to take it the distance. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one 28 yards on the ground.
And the Cowboy first down.
It's a slant. Tight end left, tight end left. We got 4.
They'll run on first down. Pollard. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start.
They call that on.
They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Prescott to throw. Rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a 1st down.
Scored.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Prescott to throw on 4th. And no, it's incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
Just rusted, man. I fucking rusted.
The go-ahead field goal, and that may be one they're going to regret big time.
And I think the head coach is going to have some splaining to do, right? Because in this situation, you kick the field goal to give yourself that chance at victory. By going for it, maybe you're saying you don't trust your field goal kicker, or maybe he knows something we don't. Maybe the kicker's hurt. So there'll be a lot of questions.
Makes the rest of this 4th quarter and the rest of this game very interesting.
They're running it.
Here's Trubisky. That's complete to Robinson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25.
Cheat code.
For the Bears, a gain of 15. Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time.
Hey, Doug, 180. Alert.
Here we go. 50.
Hey, seam 6.
Hey, Mike's 50.
Throwing down is Trubisky. He finds an opening past the 40. Completes it to Miller. As he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
Mike 50.
Now it's Trubisky.
Oh, you got me fucked up, coach.
Now he's going to get this all the way down
Alright. No huddle, too.
23 yards on the
Alright.
What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket completing that.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
They're not ready for this. They still playing right.
On first down, Cohen. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. Hey, Charlie.
55 is my guy, 55. Hey. No. 55. Right there.
Trubisky to throw. He's got Burton here.
And they gonna hit me with a flag? Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Alright.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there, as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Trubisky gives to Cohen, and he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to first to their timeouts.
Oh, man.
Stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
No. Off. Alert. Fresno.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Killed it, man.
Now Prater to add the
Killed
PAT.
Again.
And they will take a 7-point lead now. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And
Really,
once they
Dak?
do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman. That'll bring up 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
All day, baby, all day.
Under. Banjo.
Hey, check right there. Kill.
One last shot now for Prescott. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him.
Let's go, boys.
Good work, man.
Really a great season. Not a whole lot.
Way to cheat, man. Way to
Not at
cheat.
all. And, you know, the winning side, they're so ecstatic. They're going to the Super Bowl.
Damn.
But for the guys that we're talking about,
Yeah.
you got to figure out
And that
how
wraps
it's going
up
to go
the
next
season
year.
for the
Are they going to be
Cowboys.
motivated by this loss? Or will this loss linger and really make them, make it tough for them to come out of the gate strong next year? Only time will tell, but they've got to find a way to use this loss and use it as motivation.
And that will do it for
Rush that
this one.
fucking
For
pass,
Charles Davis,
man. I
myself,
almost
and
threw
the
a fucking
entire
pick.
crew, will see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
Crucial ass face mask, getting good field position. That's why you don't make mistakes like that.